What's going on, everybody? Gary Kester here with you on behalf of the Lakers Outsiders as we continue our series of prospect breakdowns, looking at potential options for the Los Angeles Lakers with the 4th pick in the 2019 NBA Draft. Today we look at polarizing prospect, Duke freshman, Cam Reddish. Reddish was the consensus number 3 overall recruit heading into the 2018-2019 season, but his performance overall was a bit underwhelming next to Zion Williamson and RJ Barrett. His draft stock depends entirely on who you ask. Some are very high on Reddish because of his youth and his potential, while some think he could fall on draft night after a lackluster production at Duke. Let's take a look at his game. Reddish was mostly a streaky shooter at Duke, as evidenced by his 33.3% mark from the three-point line. But when he gets hot, he's deadly from the perimeter. Louisville found this out the hard way, as Reddish helped ignite a historic 23-point comeback win for Duke in the final 9 minutes of the game. Duke didn't run these types of actions for Reddish all that often, but he does a nice job reading his defender and using screens away from the ball to flare or curl to create space for catch and shoot opportunities. One tool in Reddish's arsenal is his step back jumper. He uses excellent footwork on this move to create separation and get a clean look at the basket. One area that Reddish excelled was shooting off the dribble. For the most part, he does a nice job getting his feet under him to maintain proper balance on this type of shot. Even though his production and efficiency were low, there is no question that Reddish possesses plenty of talent. The question is, can he be consistent? Reddish has good size and length for his position, and there are times he uses it very well. Here he gets out to contest Cam Johnson's three-point shot, and then later, on a loose ball, he uses that length to steal the loose ball away from Kenny Williams, which creates an open shot for his teammate. On this play, he does a nice job showing and recovering on the Luke May drive, and he gets out all the way to the corner to contest this Cam Johnson three-point shot. His physical profile projects to have switch potential at the NBA level. Here he gets switched on to Kobe White, and he quickly shuts down the drive, getting the block, leading to 2 points the other way. Reddish has considerable upside, there are some major flaws in his game. Perhaps the biggest among them is his feel for the game and his decision making. Let's take another look at this play. As Reddish gets the ball off the dribble handoff, he draws 3 additional defenders, bringing 4 total with him into the paint. He misses 3 options on this play. On his left, he has Trey Jones and Jordan Goldwire in the corner, and on his right, he has Zion Williamson. Instead, he takes the ball into contact and gets called for the charge. Luckily for Reddish, this play is reviewable at the college level, and the referees determined that Ryan McMahon was in the restricted area, allowing Reddish to hit 2 free throws that would give Duke the win. In this clip, this is a back-breaking sequence for Duke, and Reddish had a lot to do with it. It started with this awful shot, with 7 seconds still on the shot clock, and as he's watching it, Cam Johnson leaks out and gets an easy opportunity. Johnson misses the bunny, giving Duke another opportunity, but Reddish throws it away with a bad pass. And instead of Duke being able to cut the deficit to 5 or 6, Carolina pushes it right back to 10. A major reason for Reddish's inefficiency was his shot selection. Quick misses like these against North Carolina are basically turnovers. Not only does Reddish miss the shot in these 2 clips, but he also allows his man to leak out and get an easy bucket opportunity for his team. On this play, Carolina is currently on an 11-0 run, with the crowd really starting to buzz. Instead of working for a good shot, Reddish forces up a contested 3 early in the shot clock. Reddish showed flashes of crafty finishing around the basket, but overall, he struggled. If he wants to maximize his efficiency as a scorer, he has to convert at a higher rate when he gets in the paint. Carolina likes to free up shooters using elevator screens. Here, Reddish falls asleep and lets one of the country's best shooters in Cam Johnson get a clean look at a 3. One of my biggest concerns with Reddish is his inconsistent motor. On this play, Kobe White puts a move on him and has him beat, but instead of hustling to try and contest, Reddish closes out half-heartedly. A bad habit Reddish has on defense is playing with his hands down. In this clip, by the time he gets his hands up on this lackadaisical closeout, it's too late. Reddish definitely has potential on the defensive end, but he has a lot he still needs to clean up. Reddish is enigmatic as a prospect. People either seemingly buy into his potential and flashes he showed at Duke, or want no part of him. I think he'll benefit from NBA spacing, as half-court offenses can often get crammed at the college level, and this was certainly the case at Duke. Fit-wise, I think the Lakers would work for him, playing off of playmakers like LeBron James, Brandon Ingram, and Lonzo Ball. Then again, that was essentially his role with the Blue Devils next to Williamson and Barrett, and his production was disappointing. But to add context to that, he was just about the only perimeter threat for Duke, as they were one of the worst three-point shooting teams in the country. Maybe with another shooter or two out there with him, Reddish can really flourish. It wouldn't surprise me if he had success at the NBA level, but I think the Lakers can probably get a better player such as Jarrett Culver or Darius Garland at number 4. The team could also be looking for someone that can slide in and help as soon as possible, given the timeline they are on with LeBron's age. That makes it extremely important that the Lakers hit on this pick, and drafting Reddish that high comes with a ton of risk. Alright Lakers fans, for those of you that don't know, Pete Zayas, aka Laker Film Room, is currently hospitalized and recovering from an illness. I have put the link to his Venmo account in the description. Let's help support Pete the best way we can in his recovery process. On behalf of everyone at Lakers Outsiders, our thoughts and prayers are with you, Pete. Get well soon, brother.